Welcome to the next episode of the Dark Web Deacon. Before we begin, be sure to smash that subscribe button, click the bell to turn on notifications, and check out the latest items in the Dark Web Deacon merch store. There is a link in the video description below, and become a true Dark Web enthusiast. New videos are published every Monday and Thursday. For today's episode, we're going to talk about the disastrous T-Mobile data breach that occurred a few days ago and give you all the information that you really need in order to take any action. So on August 15th, Motherboard reported that hackers accessed the personal information of over 100 million T-Mobile customers and were selling that data on an underground forum. That number has since been revised to about 50 million customers impacted, according to T-Mobile. In the past on that forum, the seller offered a subset of the data containing 30 million social security numbers, driver's license numbers, for a price of about 6 Bitcoin, which equals about $270,000. Hackers found an opening in T-Mobile's wireless data network that allowed access to two of T-Mobile's customer data centers. From there, the intruders were able to dump a number of customer databases totaling over about 100 gigabytes of data and pull that out. T-Mobile confirmed on Monday, August 16th that the servers were indeed hacked, but did not provide any further details on the exact number of accounts affected. Currently, now as of August 18th, they do say it looks to be about 50 million subscribers, but that number could change slightly, give or take. All T-Mobile USA prepaid and postpaid customers are affected. Sprint and the other telecoms that T-Mobile owns apparently are not affected at this time. Overall, the Dark Web Deacon would give this data breach a DEFCON level 1. What data was exposed to justify this? Well, full name, social security number, address, date of birth, phone numbers, driver's license information, security pins, and details that uniquely identify each customer's mobile device. Who is responsible for this data dump? Well, the intrusion came to light on Twitter when the account Undox started tweeting the details. Reached via direct message, Undox said they were not involved in stealing the databases, but was instead in charge of finding buyers for the stolen T-Mobile customer data. The Twitter profile for the account Undox includes a shout out to @IntelSecrets. Asked if @IntelSecrets was involved in the T-Mobile intrusion, Undox confirmed that it was to various sources. Can I check if I am part of this breach? Well, not currently, and I don't think that's going to happen. But the data in the breach goes as far back as the mid-90s. So if you have ever been a T-Mobile customer, your data has most likely been exposed. Maybe not all of it, but at least some portion, whether it be your first name, last name, address, phone number, or social security number, or driver's license. Some subset or all of that data has been exposed. What should I do? Well, T-Mobile said it's offering 2 years of free identity protection services with McAfee's identity protection service to customers who are affected. So I definitely would sign up for this. But let's look at each piece of data and let me provide you with some real advice of what you should do. So pins exposed. This is simple, this is quick. Change the security pins to access your phone or any type of voicemail. SSNs being exposed, along with full name and address, is probably the most serious issue here. You can put a fraud alert on your credit file with one of the credit bureaus for 90 days. It's free, it's simple, and basically a fraud alert requires anyone trying to open credit in your name to take additional extra steps. This is simple and quick because if you just put a fraud alert on one of the 3 major credit bureaus, the others will be notified. The more extensive approach is to put a credit freeze. This requires more time, more effort, and you need to do it with each individual bureau. If you do it with one, it doesn't get propagated to the other 2. Check out my previous video on freezing your child's credit file for all the details. You can use the same exact steps if you're an adult. Let's look at driver's license info. There are several dark web monitoring services available, McAfee being one of them, that do allow you to see if your driver's license is being resold in the future on the dark web. If that happens, you may want to go to the DMV and get a new one. And finally, phone numbers. Expect a surge in smishing attacks against your number, definitely over especially the next 6 months, and be wary of unexpected texts and don't click on any links in those messages. Or even phone calls claiming they are from T-Mobile or other agencies you may start to receive. If you receive an unsolicited call, do not hand over any personal information. Whoever is claiming to call you, go to their website and call their call center directly to verify the inquiry is legit. Thanks for watching, and as always, please like, subscribe, and provide comments, and turn on notifications by clicking the bell in order to check out future videos published twice a week.